Court calls case People versus Jonathan Lilly.
Andrew Tribulations on behalf of the people.
Deborah Schlossel on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Lilly, who is approaching.
Your name, sir?
Jonathan Lilly.
Thank you. What are we doing?
So, Your Honor, my client had a no bond. He had a warrant for his arrest. We had him arraigned. You set no bond.
I did.
And Your Honor, I'm asking you to consider changing that. The reason you set a no bond is that he did not test for a number of days. And the reason for that, it was a complete misunderstanding on his part. And as soon as he spoke with me about it, he tried to correct the situation. He believed that once he was on the supervision of community corrections or pretrial services, that he did not have to test any further. He was
Excuse me? Say that again.
Right.
Basically, the whole situation is when I signed that blue form, nobody explained to me what the form meant. So I took an assumption of thinking that I didn't have to do that and I was going to get parole.
No.
Yeah.
So, July 9th, he tested positive for THC. July 10th, tested negative on an ETG and PBT. The 15th of July, he tested again and was positive. On the 17th of July, negative, tested, 23rd, negative. But all those points he takes tests. Starting in August, he just doesn't test.
Right, and that's, Your Honor, because he misunderstood. It's in terms of the positive, but
What changed in August?
It was just a simple fact that I thought that form meant I did not have to come in. Yes, it wasn't my fault. I should have asked.
What form?
Questions. It's a blue form that basically is stating I thought they was going to give me a parole agent, and it asked if I was going through any type of care, through any agency for the drug testing.
And Your Honor, for the record,
That makes no sense.
For the record, Your Honor, we had not discussed this. The minute that I learned that this was going on, I did contact Mr. Lilly. He really did believe that, despite the
That's why I turned myself in.
And Your Honor, I told him I want you to come to court to the testing facility and test immediately. So he went the next morning.
Today on this case?
So, Your Honor, I am asking, and I just want to explain the THC also. He had smoked pot before he was arraigned, so it was still in his system. It's not any new usage, and the levels went down. I am asking that you.
Well, we don't know if the levels always went down because at some point he stopped testing, and I would know that his last test may have been masking because I have abnormal creatinine.
Your Honor, he will test going forward. He's had a very tough lesson of being not on his job for a whole week. He's in danger of losing his job until that you lost your job. All right. And until that point, he was doing everything the court ordered. I really do believe, as much as you doubt it, Your Honor, that he really did believe he did not have to test when he was coming in regularly and doing everything he was supposed to do. So I'm asking, Your Honor, that you release him and he'll be testing.
He has one like that? Yes. Wow.
You said it last week.
Oh. Okay.
Your Honor, he will be testing and he will not miss a single test. And he will not have a positive test. And I am asking you, he's been in the jail for over a week. And I'm asking you, Your Honor, to please reinstate bond. He will do everything. I know it sounds doubtful, but he really did believe he didn't have to. He didn't do this intentionally. When I called him, he was shocked that he was still supposed to do this. So he legitimately did think he didn't have to.
I'm still trying to figure out what made him stop.
Your Honor, it was simply that misunderstanding of the form. It wasn't because I felt like I couldn't do it or that, you know what I'm saying, the test that went wrong. I simply was doing everything to a T, Your Honor.
And
What-
Your Honor, when I told Tim you have to immediately go in and test, he did. And they were just going to test him and let him go. He himself told them, I have a warrant for my arrest. He was very open and honest with them. He could have ended up coming in here that day and had this hearing. Instead, he was honest. They arrested him. He couldn't come in that day. It was too late.
If I reinstate his testing, will you stop?
Yes.
Anything from the people?
Your Honor, the people would like to be heard. When the defendant was arraigned, we actually asked for $150,000 surety bond. He was granted a PR bond,
When was this? The initial
the
arraignment?
initial arraignment. He was
Okay.
given a PR bond with testing, frankly, a gift. Obviously, he was unable to comply with that. But $150,000 was the request of our office. And the reason was this involved the defendant traveling under the influence of marijuana in excess of 100 miles an hour, broadsiding an innocent motorist in the city of Ypsilanti and killing that individual. So the defendant's claim that he's struggling with work is a far cry from the woman who was minding her business, driving and was killed. I think that $150,000 surety bond is a much more appropriate bond in this case, given the facts and the charges, than a PR bond with testing, which the defendant wasn't even able to comply with.
Your Honor, he showed up to every court date. He did everything he was supposed to do until this misunderstanding. He will do everything. He had no criminal record, has no criminal record to date. We dispute.
You're saying he turned himself in?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
At the corrections. I also took.
Well, no. So you didn't actually show up at the jail turning yourself in. You went to community corrections to resume your testing that you just unilaterally stopped.
Yes, sir. I said on the whim that she told me to take that as well.
And Your Honor, they were going to let him go and show up to court that afternoon, but he told them, I have a warrant. So they arrested him. So he was being open and honest. It's not like he was trying to abscond. Right after I told him about this.
I'm going to continue as bonded, no bond. I mean, I don't, unless you show me something else regarding that form, regarding that as to why he stopped, because he just stopped. And there's no reason. And in particular, given the nature of the case.
Your Honor, he had a good job. He was working. He would like to resume that.
What do you want me to do with the case?
Well, I would like to set it for another hearing, but I would hope that you would reconsider the no bond.
Yeah.
Can we have can we set another court date, Your Honor?
Yes. What, the 5th? Well, actually, he's already set for the.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
What did we get on today?
When you saw him last week.
Please move. Moving along today, okay, sir? Thank you.
Will you put a pink sticky on mine?
You know. See, Pete? Don't like it, but that's okay. Court calls the case. View versus Caitlin Morgan.
So the defendant on behalf of the people.
Your Honor, Assistant Public Defender Carson Mulvey on behalf of Caitlin Morgan, who is present to my right. Go ahead and state your full name for the record, please.
Caitlin Morgan.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. Today is the date and time set for PCC. At this time, we respectfully request to set for a preliminary exam.
Discovery is complete.
To the best of my knowledge, yes.
Would people have their witnesses available to attend?
That's fine.
Preliminary examination in person will be September 10th, 2024. 9 a.m. That is before Judge Burke. Bond will continue.
Your Honor, she has some obligations that week.
I have an externship that I have to complete starting September 5th. I have to do 180 hours. I was just asking if there's any way that maybe this could get approved for Zoom, because I know that they'd be able to be lenient with me and let me take a break. But I have to finish my hours by a certain time in order to,
When do you have to finish your hours?
I have to finish them in 1 month in order to graduate on time. Been to school for
Hold
a
on,
year.
hold on. So where are you in school?
Ross Medical, and my externship will be at Oak Wayne Medical Center.
Okay. And so what's the time period that you've got to finish these hours?
I have to be there from 9 to 5, and I have to complete it.
No, okay, I get that.
How many?
What's your last date to finish your hours?
I don't have that exact date. I don't want to give you the wrong information. I can find that out though.
It's a good time for you to.
I know I start September 5th and I have to finish.
I can't approve it for Zoom,
Okay.
but you're not telling me when you have to finish what you have to finish.
Could I come in October? Because I should be done. It's only going to take me.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
So by October 1st, this whole impediment for you is done.
Well, it'll be finished a month after. So I'll be going from September 5th to October 5th. I have to complete 180 hours in 30.
By when?
I can't do the exact math right now.
October 5th.
Yes, that's good.
Okay, October 5th, Your Honor.
Sorry.
Does do the people have any objection to adjourning this into October or no? No? Okay, so. Oh. October 8th, 2024, 9 a.m. That's before Judge Berg, still.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Court calls the case. People versus Brandon Morris.
Don't Water Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Mr. Morris.